after the music stops. Oh boy. Everybody should be awake by now. Quiet morning? No news. They already head to the stadium without... Ah, crap. Hello?
No one?
Oh! Hi, Esme.
Good morning.
You seen
I want to
anything?
check if anyone was in the stadium.
Yeah,
Just you and me.
Well, you're the first person I've seen this morning. Which is...
Oh,
Huh?
a couple people are by the
Hi, Martha.
cafe.
Didn't say...
I don't know.
Oh, guess I didn't see the cafe. I'll probably go check on them. Thanks.
No problem.
Good morning, Cadet.
Good morning, Carver.
I don't know if it's an impasse with the word. We're at a bit of a crossroads, I guess. Trying to find out who's going to be the squad leader. Between, at this point, Mason, Gavin, and Arbor.
Really? Okay.
Oh, hello, Arbor.
Well,
Morning.
evaluating what it is that takes place when you do these training evolutions and giving each one of the appointed candidates a chance to command and seeing how they do will help narrow that down.
Morning! Been trying.
What about my baguette? Do you like my baguette?
But we all have places to grow.
Of course. That's why we do training. You need to learn and grow
Is it a good size? Is this
when you're
decent
not in the
size?
field,
Will you ever be
because
made
if you
fun
make
of
mistakes
on
here, you learn
the
from it.
baguettes?
To make mistakes in the field, you pay for it. Big difference.
Yes,
But
sir.
all in all, I do not think Arlen Vale did terribly the other day. There is some disassociation when it comes to formations, but I think that's more due to the fact that some of your members are usually busy elsewhere. A squad that trains together consistently and gains muscle memory and remembers squad placement will do a lot better than a squad that has members that are infrequent, I suppose. It's not entirely.
What do you want from me? Hey, go up the goddamn mountain, why don't you?
Yeah, it's annoying when someone just
Fine, fuck off then.
bangs on into the world without, any regard for anyone else.
He's really going to town this morning.
Yeah. No, you good, dude. So did
Maybe
you
he's just in a mood. He seems like he was in a good mood.
cast?
Yeah, that's the problem.
No, nobody was there to hear.
I have some tea, by the way, Arbor. There's a
No
fresh
one
pot
was
on
there to
the
hear it.
thing if you want
All
some.
they all know
All
now.
you do is
Actually, yeah, something warm would be
warm.
nice. Thanks.
Yo, is he good? That's like an extra 3 boons.
Maybe he finally took the place down.
He has like exposed bruises.
Wait, he's injured and he's doing this?
Yeah. He got out of the wheelchair like 2 days ago.
More like a week ago,
Whatever.
but still too soon.
Whatever.
Hannah,
he can
did you
take
want
care of
some
himself,
more?
the big boy.
While I
sorry,
have
Mac.
the pot,
You good?
Professor?
No, I'm okay.
I'm good.
Thanks.
Hey, what you got a
All right, thank you very much.
baguette for?
Why is that a big deal?
What you got a brioche
Little bit of carbs.
baguette for?
Yeah, it's a little bit of carbs in the morning. It's not a big deal.
My coffee's too big for you.
Again,
You're
maybe,
too
in
big.
That's
case
all
you
I got.
forgot, that
You
whole
could slip
evolution was
inside
meant
that
to
coffee
pit you
cup,
against
What are
overwhelming
you to
odds.
say something is too big?
See how you handle yourself under duress
Hey,
and attempt to hold
I
a
can't
line
fit
that
this
is under
thing.
stress.
You most definitely
Mm,
could. We just
bottom
have to
half.
If
squeeze
it was
it.
easy, it
Get
wouldn't
better
really
than
be
the
You can
last
fit
trained.
one
like
happened.
half of my leg in there. Come on.
Say again?
Break into your bones.
I'd say we did better than the last time we had to deal with something like that, but you could definitely stand to do much
Oh,
better.
very much so.
Pray.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Practice
No, they're
makes perfect,
pencils.
I
Why do you
suppose,
take-
or as close to as you can get. We can talk about what's in textbooks all day, and I can read and read and read, but
Excuse me?
practical application is where you gain muscle memory. So,
You're gonna talk.
Why do you?
Okay.
What? Why you?
Okay.
Why you gotta take this
Okay.
personally?
Hmm,
Mm-hmm.
very good.
You always take this
I feel
personally.
as if you
Shizu.
have. I feel like you have personally attacked my person.
No. You just.
I am
you two were
hoping that
talking
the
about breaking
headmaster is
my
going to
leg and
clear
stuffing it
using
in
the
coffee
ruins
cup.
across the
Kinda
mountain
weird,
for
you know?
training.
We're being
No, not
practical.
breaking your legs, like breaking all of your bones.
It'd be a lot
Okay,
better if
No,
we didn't
don't
have to
break-
worry about the
Yeah,
terrain.
that's weird. I'm
You
not.
have
I'm
a
not.
black
Breaking
hole.
things.
I'm not immortal. Okay, I can't. You can't do that to me.
Then again, I guess we don't have that option in another
I mean,
place,
we
in other
can.
places.
You just want to live. Duh.
I don't know.
Time will tell, I suppose.
There has to be a way we could do it that he can live.
But anyway, we should
Don't
probably
bones
get.
heal.
Maybe
Training.
we could dip him in a lot of butter.
I haven't seen any of the
Thank you
others
for
yet
the
this
tea
morning.
once more.
I'm gonna
really stupid.
Get some running anyway. I probably
Okay.
should, as much as I don't
This is
really
stupid
want to.
discussion.
Mm.
You
I'll
gotta
probably
remove
keep
this
practicing
coffee cup
magic.
from the equation before they get any more ideas.
I
Professor,
just want to drink my morning coffee.
Yes.
Don't blame it on coffee.
on the subject of
I'm
leadership,
blaming it on coffee.
my squad thinks I need
Maybe
more
we should go to the
experience
root.
in
This is-
leading and
Why are you
tactics
short on it?
Why you
before
should
I
drink-
would take up any sort of position. I was wondering if maybe you might be able to help teach me some more, especially since you've been running these exercises.
Okay.
It would be my pleasure. It's my job, after all.
Hmm.
Things like that, again, we
One
can
day
read
you'll
in a
have enough
textbook all
story
day,
from the
but
lore.
application is where it's
The
at.
lore,
Hmm.
of
Is
why
there
I
I'm
agree.
anyone in
small?
particular you feel that you may be shaky?
Yeah, Linux, why are you so sad? Why is your race
General
so short?
formation
It has
tactics.
turn
I've tried a
something
few
similar class that are not
less,
No.
how would you put
Don't
it?
be so lucky.
I thought you said you could
Standard tactics in the past, and it seems to off-put my fellow squad mates when I try these
What's
things.
your what?
Well,
What?
in your defense, a lot of the cadets still need to learn
What is happening right now? I don't understand.
that formations are more important than fighting alone, and far more effective.
Oh yeah, well yeah, no, I can turn into
So
a
them being
celestial dragon from
off-put
which sunders
does
the
not
entire
matter.
Universe,
Your
and then everything
success
ends.
does. I'm
I agree,
curious,
sir.
Arbor,
See,
have
we
you
were
read
being
through the
practical about shoving your body into
book I had
and now you're
introduced to the
talking
academy
about
the other
being a
day?
fictional
Yesterday?
dragon.
Yes.
I thought we were being practical here. Now you're sad.
A lot of the things that are in there are practical application for small units, and if you were to take a lot of those subjects and apply them,
Well,
I think a lot of the things that you are
I'm not shocked.
not uneasy about, but perhaps inexperienced in would help prepare you for an actual combative scenario. However,
Yeah, a little bit.
I am not opposed to taking your squad for some personal
Yeah,
training.
a little bit extremely.
I would
you
actually
in the lead.
appreciate that a lot, sir. I think I have a good idea
Well, I'm just being
up
practical.
here as to where people need to be, where they need to be, and when they need to be there. But when it comes to actually executing it, I don't think myself and my squad are always on the same page.
That is not what fickle means.
That's another thing that's important.
No,
I am
Is when we do a scenario like that, it has to be made clear to the cadets that are under your command that your word is law. At least for that scenario. Yes, it is important for a soldier and an officer to think for themselves. But when it comes to being led, it's important for you to follow the chain of command. If you give an order and those under you second guess you, that is precious time wasted that may wind up getting you killed.
Yeah, I was actually
When
concerned
you're in the
about
field,
this.
it's not...
Yesterday,
When you're in
we
the
had some
field, it's
problems.
not the time to question. Yes, I had seen of it. I think the solution to that would be, first, going over what is in that book and looking at the section that speaks about what each formation is used for in both offensive and defensive capabilities. And then, once you feel confident that you either have it memorized or close to, you may still use the book. We take Ardent Vale, with you in the lead, and I run you through some exercises. I'll get some of the headmaster's Spriggans together, not too many, enough to pose a threat, and test what you know.
Got it. Oh, I do need to go and look for the rest of my squad, but thank you for the advice, and definitely if we could get some extra exercises or training, I know we could use that.
Of course.
I'd like to make certain none
It
of
would
us
be
get
my
hurt
pleasure.
next time.
I'll try to make preparations for it, either tomorrow or the day after.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Take care, Cadet.
I lost 5 coins today.
God damn it, get your fat ass over.
Buried your drink
What
in
the fuck, Vaughn?
What is that?
It's his drink. Oh,
I,
it's gone now.
okay. Morning, Vanguard.
Hey Carver,
Good
bro.
morning.
hey,
Did
you touch a
my-
fish
my
today?
teacher.
Did I
Do you
touch
wanna
a
do,
fish?
Instructor
squats with
Carver
me?
is my name,
You wanna
yes.
do
No,
some-
I have
some
not
exercise
touched any
squats with the
fishes
squad
today.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Why, what's in it for me?
You should tell
Why?
Ryder. Well, you know, just
We
the
have like
squad
a
getting
serial
some good
fish
old
toucher on the loose or
exercise.
something?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I have a secret admirer,
Well,
and they
you know,
left a
I'm-
fish in
for-
my room.
For each one of my hairs that fall out today, I was thinking about doing 5 squats. You know, just
So that's why you've been
Are you
asking
asking me to
everyone
pull my
about
hair out
fish
as well?
today?
no.
I found a fish behind
No,
my
I'm just-
picture
I
of
just don't
me
want
and
to
Rin.
suffer by myself, you know.
Sure,
And it
why not?
must
How's
be
about
a
this?
secret
I'll double
admirer
your...
because
Yeah.
it was
You do
not
5
there
right now, I'll do 10.
when I
How's
woke
that?
up.
Let's go under the presumption that it might be a secret admirer.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Do it.
Go for it.
Well, right now?
That means it would have to be
Yeah, right
someone
now.
akin to
Yeah, go for it.
fish.
Just said right
I
now.
gotta go
Oh,
catch
fuck.
up with the
Alright,
rest
well,
of my
you know,
squad,
I
but
just-
I'll
I kind of
As a
just...
matter of fact,
let
everyone,
you
Vanguard.
guys handle this. Good morning, by the way, Ryder.
Hey, Ryder!
Vanguard!
Ryder!
Morning.
Vanguard, all together. You better warm up. Each and every one of you.
I think most of them are at the cafe eating breakfast.
Damn it. How dare they eat appropriately for their health? Instead of
tell me to eat
destroying
breakfast all the
themselves
time.
on the track. Yeah. I only answered like 4 fucking letters by the time they ate. She doesn't even need to.
I actually did have some tea this morning, sir.
How the fuck does that work? How do you process that?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
I mean, you don't know.
I mean, if she's
There are
anything like me,
My
it just
biology is an
stores
enigma even to me.
and then goes out.
I am...
And trust me, I've been studying it for 2 years. Ah.
It's like, How? Where did it go? That's the dangerous question.
I think it absorbs.
It's just.
I have
would
no
assume.
idea.
Are you asking her if she
I'm not a
poops?
bird, though. I don't like.
Photosynthesis. I imagine it's something similar to
Regurgitate.
that.
That's right. But that's the opposite way.
We like ruled out that the
Like,
sunlight
those-
doesn't really
Whatever.
actually have nothing.
I'm a mammal. I don't know what to
Regardless,
tell you.
That's all right. We figured you out. Right. So basically, I was gonna find Gallant and Aldenfeld and see if they want to do a good old thing of running, but I guess they're all eating breakfast.
I think Rec and Misty did their morning walk around school or something like that. I don't know, they had a routine.
Oh.
Well, there's one of Gallant. Hi, Liang.
Hello.
Morning, Ian.
So you get the letters.
I did. One of the pixies or fairies was a little bit complaining about one of the packages, so I had to put it on an envelope separate.
Oh, they should get over it. Right. So.
That's what I told
this.
them.
Arbor, did you have anything for me today?
No, but I have been continuing to practice. Haven't really figured out anything new, but I've gotten really good at doing the moving the orb.
Let's
thing.
give it a try. Bring it up, quick as you can. Bam, go!
Okay.
Quickly, as soon as you can. So bam!
Okay.
On command. Now, bring it around yourself.
That one didn't work. I got this.
All right, practice makes perfect. Hold, bring it up. There you are. Have it maintain. It's okay. Again. And bring it together and boom. Then have it maintain around your person. Excellent job. Now give me 3 laps. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yes,
Keep
sir.
it go. Keep it sustained. Go quickly now, quickly.
Okay.
You're doing well, Arbor. Keep it up. Keep on running. That's one. Good job, Arbor. You keep it in there. One more.
Oh no.
And you're good. And off you go. Cast spells as you go. Maintain. Excellent job, dear. Excellent job.
Morning, Professor.
So you're able to maintain as you're running. I was watching you carefully. How do you feel?
Pretty good, sir.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Okay, you feel like you can run 500 more miles? Feeling great?
Will eventually.
Probably, yes.
You're not in trouble, just
Having a hard time focusing on
Yeah, let's get off to the
these
side.
while also running.
Special.
Casting is difficult, you know.
Doesn't mean
I
have to be
see,
as
I
bad
see.
as the
Let's
school
go ahead
just
and
'cause
set
of
them
the
off. Boom.
Mm.
There you go. And,
You showed
Can you
them how
do
to
that
do
one more
squats.
time?
good job, Narale. Let's do one more. One more.
I can't.
One more. What I want you to do.
Bell
What do you
rang.
mean you
Ryder.
can't?
The bell rang.
Come here.
Oh, right, it did,
Strength for
didn't
a
it?
real man, look at
Sorry,
this.
I'm a bit deaf. All right, let's get ready to go to the bell. The fuck?
In one deft movement, he just right on the ground. Bam.
That's impressive.
It wasn't an instant.
Those are called deadlifts, Ryder.
Oh, that's what they're called, sir?
By lifting,
Hmm.
I would like to flex by lifting Professor Vaughn while he lifts dead weight, but I don't think that's possible right now.
Huh.
It will be a spectacle to see.
Report to the bell, students. Quickly now.
Last one gets to the bell.
Let's go.
All right.
Laura salad a couple of minutes
Is there
ago.
water?
Did you jump?
Good morning.
Aroma, like the vibe. Maybe you can smell the vibe.
Vibe?
I didn't know fish had that shit.
I can smell the vibe. Alright, yeah, sure.
Fish
I'll
vibe.
give it I'll give it the best shot. I can't.
Wait, Clinic is here?
And
why is that surprising? It is an academy and people go to it.
What? Did I die and forget or something? Should I go?
Probably.
No, I just like using the
Laura
line.
salad a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
So freaking...
That was interesting.
It's be about everyone. And then
Oh my.
yeah, that sawdust was a bit of a. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Now the headache is past. We can give you the announcements. So, yesterday we all had a bunch of training exercises. I know Gowan still has to go. Their training exercise is scheduled for tomorrow. But for today, since of all the labor, we'll be taking a break from manual labor. There will be a class today, however, for the apprentices. Vargas will be having one down at the docks. Everyone's free to look upon this class, but it's mainly for the apprentices. Speaking of apprentices, if you recall, many months ago we assigned people to apprentices. Can I have every apprentice step forward and approach the front of the podium? As of today, you are no longer assigned to any apprentices specifically. Everyone, these are the people you can approach for apprentice work. You no longer are assigned to a specific individual. These are the individuals that are apprentices, and these are the people that you can approach for work, whether it be armor, scarves, weaponry, etc. You can approach them to get things made. Due to the attendance problems we've been having, that's why we're having to do this, because some people, their apprentices were never showing up. So the people in front of you are who you can reach out to. Any questions regarding that? All right, and as I said earlier, apprentices, there is a class for you today. Once the dock bell rings, that class will be beginning, and then rings again, it'll start. Everyone else is free to look in on that, however, as it will be it'll be using the rewards we got from Concordia when we saved the villagers from the twig blight and such, the thorn blight. They gave us a large quantity of honey, so today's lesson will be a good use of that. If there's no more questions, you are all dismissed until that class, at least for the apprentices.
Noted.
You are dismissed, and like I said, Gowan, tomorrow is your training exercise. Keep that in mind. Apparently they're making mead.
I love that saying.
Well,
so never get
you're not really an apprentice.
Morning, Ida.
Holy cow!
I
didn't even summon anything. Unbelievable.
Neither is Jer.
So how have you been, my awesome dragonian friend?
How are you doing this morning?
Me? I'm doing fine. How about you?
That's good.
I'm doing okay.
Pretty good. Woke up a few minutes late, but thankfully didn't miss anything.
That's good. Didn't see you down at the stadium this morning, so I figured maybe you'd slept in. Looks like Mason slept in too, so... Hello.
Hello.
I guess actually having a large training exercise, since it has been a while, kind of wore me out a little bit more than usual.
That's concerning.
I guess I've been too relaxed, so I need to start training more again.
Definitely.
It's right to get pop up, big boy.
She's precious. She's precious is
Just
definitely a
the
word
Lexus
for
is so needed with such a magical one.
Yeah.
Maybe try practicing those things I talked to you about yesterday. So you have those as muscle memory, yeah?
Stances.
Whenever stuff comes at us, plant. And then anything tries to get behind, around your shield, just bop them.
Give it more postures, yeah.
And given your long arms, I mean, imagine you've probably got pretty good range.
just pointed to like nothing.
Yeah. There's something both Professor Albrecht and Professor Barnes told me, since our style individuals taking a lot of advantage of our high. We can use that to match their larger weapons or just...
And you're not just tall, you're also, like, well, not wide in terms of... Actually...
Are you implying that I'm fake as Neroli?
No. Hold your arms out real quick.
Things like this.
It's almost like... Yeah, no, you've got longer arms. Not by much, especially compared to your height. You're almost 2 heads taller than I am. I guess maybe.
Man, let's keep in mind that I'm stuck on the little ring.
Ah. Ooh, yeah, that's right. You can get even bigger, don't you?
I'm still having a little bit of an issue involving that since my hand turned into this and the ring got a little bit inside of it.
Oh, maybe let's don't do that then?
So tall.
Maybe if you get the chance,
Sorry?
if you ever do get it unlodged, you should take it off.
I'll try my best to see if I can get a little bit of progress involving my hands. I'm already doing a little bit of training involving some of them, or maybe I can get some blades to revert this, or let's be able to take off the ring.
Now, is that your actual hands right now? Or is it just your hands are covered in ice that you can't get rid of?
I cannot see anymore far deeper than this, sadly.
But
As much as everyone keeps touching it, sounds like there's more eyes. It feels like skin to me. You touch it and I feel it.
Listen, even I'm not sure, okay?
Weird.
I hear you.
I have managed to not be as extremely cold as before. Also, it'll be problematic for me to grab anything or take their skin off because of how cold it was.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. Well,
Yeah.
either way, I guess would probably be a good idea to be able to get that ring off. Not exactly sure how you would go about doing that, though. Not exactly an expert in these sorts of things.
Like I said, I'm trying to see if one of my training experts will be able to help me revert this a little bit. If not, I guess we'll have to go to medical aspects and probably hit it up to a point that I can recover the ring.
Probably.
If the...
Several medical staff on that one.
I'd imagine so, yeah.
If it's a really an urgency, then I'll need to directly go to medical staff and go to that route.
Probably if you do any route, you should probably inform medical staff, so just in case something goes wrong, they're prepared.
Definitely.
Very well. Then, the first route, I would like to talk to medical staff already, since I've already been able to inform some of the professors.
Talk to Hannah, and try to talk to Captain Silver. She's the one who will absolutely need to know what's going on. You try to
Alright.
remove it.
It is awesome, but yeah, now that, for the time that I get the chance to see Hannah, she's probably gonna be far long gone or sleeping. So I'll take advantage that you're here now, Arbor. Right now I'm practicing a little bit with one of my affinities. See if I can manage to see if I can control the dark aspect of my eyes.
Okay. Again, I would
See how that
really
goes.
suggest you talk to Captain Silver about all this. She'll want to know.
I'll tell both when I see them. This is just one less of the pile. Unless you know if something happens that you're the only one at hand.
Yeah, definitely. Somebody knowing is better than nobody knowing.
Alright. You both in here. I'm gonna be heading back to the arena and return to my physical training. You're staying there, then I'll see you both there.
Focused on that. I do not think I'll be involved in any mead brewing.
Yes, I'll focus on some more practical training.
As will I. I'll stay in the stadium for the rest of the day and help where I can.
Excellent. This is Ascension Academy, after all, not Alcoholics Anonymous.
Were you able to analyze any of that blood?
Randomly brought up, but true.
Very true.
His blood.
Right.
Joseph's blood. Oh, Joseph's blood.
Who's Joseph?
Haven't gone around to it, no, but I could give it this afternoon.
Did you just ask who Joseph is? The only General Squad boy?
Oh, that's who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, dear.
Carver, you said to wait till tomorrow? Tomorrow is today now?
Yes.
Yeah, what the fuck, Carver?
This is true. Yes, I would like to...
Do your job, Carver.
Sorry, that got me. I'll leave.
Not getting paid enough to deal with you.
Sorry.
Right, yes, I will seek you out. Lots to go over with many of the cadets today. Focus on some more practical training.
I'll probably be in the
And you in
stadium
particular,
then, sir.
Roger. You in particular wish to analyze your magic more. See if I can get a better... I don't think grip is the right term. See if I can identify it better. The more we know about it, the more we know what it is, the easier it'll be for you to use.
Anything is better than nothing, and right now I know about nothing.
Right.
I'll,
Very good.
wait for you, Carver. I'll wait
See
for
you
you.
soon. Of course.
Have fun.
One of our limbs of metal to organic being because of a shred of their soul being shared with this person. However, such a thing comes with
Guns are for shooting ranges. If you blow a hole through that, you can blow a hole through the stone wall and damage our wall.
I'd prefer not to do that then, yes. Not at the shooting range.
Guns for shooting. That for hitting.
But what about when you need to do both?
Then you shoot over there, and then when you get bored, you hit over here.
Got it, sir.
Look here. I assume you just want to be here because in case other people show up, right? Wink. Wink.
Well, I was hoping that some of my fellow squad mates would be here and we could actually train together, but I think one of them...
This will be the most commonality they show up. Let's see what you can do. Don't worry, if we blow a hole through it, I'll just make you fix it.
But... Okay.
Come on, check, let's see. Hang carefully. Send to the side, a little bit to the right, a little bit more. A little bit more, dead center, let's get it. Ah, you missed it. Come on, a little bit more, a little to the left. You can't lie. You can't yeah, you gotta be all you gotta sideways kill shot. You got a kill shot going on. And well, you gotta do it sideways, okay? Sideways, like you're I got a kill shot going on. Just we'll turn around. I'm fucking with you. Don't worry about it. I'm lying to you. Don't follow that advice. It's dumb advice. Aim down the center.
Okay,
you don't have much of a sight there, do you?
Not really.
You're probably something you might want to modify.
Maybe. Yeah.
Definitely. You don't want to get... It's not a hip firing weapon. You gotta learn how to... Show me how you hold it. Let's take your other hand, as I grab your wrist here, and put it over there. There you go. Now get a nice practice shoot. And slow and steady, and fire. See, a little bit closer this time. You hit it. Now nice and easy, try to hit the bullseye, and go. A little top right. So you have to slowly practice on it. Got it?
Yes, sir. Hey. What's up?
Nothing much. Just hanging out, distracting myself.
Pretty sure Gavin's
I wonder if I could use
with Vargas
those.
right now.
And so is Ida. She's taking a minute with them too.
Hmm.
I think those are sturdy enough. I'm gonna shoot those.
Hannah, looking great.
Thanks. So, what exactly are you doing for fun?
Hmm.
How I envision it in my mind is
Actually,
I'm going to be more effective against my foes. I need to utilize my fire. I need to be able to know when to cool it and when to really turn the heat. I've been thinking
Here.
about these things lately.
I want to stay out of the way. Rather not be down range.
I'll take it to the gun range. I don't want it to be.
Hmm.
I'd rather be safe. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, in order for you
Need somebody to keep you company?
How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Good. I was just heading over to the range.
I see.
You're looking fine and you're comfortable. What would we call that? Ascot?
Mini scarf? I don't know.
Mini scarf.
I call it
Color
comfortable.
coordinated mini scarf.
Hmm.
Comfortable.
Mm,
And of course yourself. Oh, Professor.
Arbor.
Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
You as well.
All right.
Liang is wanting to potentially look into some means of removing the ring that is currently trapped around his finger. His hands are either turned to or have become or covered in, we're not exactly sure, but some form of ice.
Does he want to keep his finger?
I probably, ma'am, I'm going to guess.
Just checking to make sure. You know, we don't want to.
Had to
force
deal
him.
him a lot of things.
Yes, it's very understandable. You know, I've been removing a lot of stuff recently, so.
Yeah.
You know, an arm here or there. I'm sure some other limb will come up soon enough. Things out of people's backs and all that other sort of excitement. Oh, don't let me keep.
How did that go, by the way? I didn't
part?
hear about the thing in the person's back.
That has gone well. Unfortunately, you can't correct someone's attitude in the same way you can fix their body. So, but I have done my best.
It's more than she deserves, ma'am. Thank you.
Wow. Professor Carver! Hello, sir. What are you off to?
Yes, there's something I could do for you. I was going to take a quick stretch and then return.
Oh, excellent. Well, good luck, sir. Enjoy your stretch. I just thought
I
I'd say
will warm up quite well, yes. Good to see you as well. I will return.
Where are the students today? Are they off at... I heard the...
They are, busy attending an AA meeting.
Ah, I see.
Huh?
Does that mean what I think it means?
Means exactly what you think it means.
dwarves. I see how it is.
I will return.
I feel the urge to go instruct to make sure none of our students fall prey to temptation.
To be fair, ma'am.
The only temptation we should fall to here is that has been nourished by punishment. I mean, by hard work. Hard work. That's obviously what I meant.
If you wish to
To be
drop
fair,
by
ma'am,
and more
I highly doubt.
somehow, continue.
I was gonna say, I highly doubt they're gonna be able to make anything usable. Most of them are. Well, I don't trust them to get potions correctly, let alone alcohol.
That's true. We definitely have some memories of that. Of course,
Well,
explosive
if you
potential
choose
should
to
be...
make this into a productive occasion, you could always drop by, and in the case of failure, could always reward it with corrective training and instruction.
Oh, push-ups. I always love push-ups. All right, I shall head
Zachary
over
needs
there
to do
shortly.
Squats. Lots of them.
Lots of squats.
Lots of squats for Zachary in particular today.
Okay, you've got it.
What did he do?
Lots of squats.
Guess he skipped leg day. You won't be skipping for long.
Yeah. That sounds like he's gotten himself into some trouble. Lauren. Oh. Lauren. 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 Lauren.
Are you aiming for that one, or was it an accident?
No, I was aiming for that one.
I got a challenge for you. It's something I kind of do with my rifle every once in a while when the range is empty.
Mm-hmm.
You start it there. You start at one end. Shoot. Move. Start on the other. Shoot. Move to the other. Shoot. Move to the other. Shoot. Going for each target at once.
Sure.
One shot for each. See how many you get.
I do something similar, but I do it from a stationary position. But this isn't bad either.
Always be having to move and change your guard or change your positioning.
1. 2. 3. 5. Six. Didn't quite hit the last one.
The small one's always difficult.
It's always low to the ground, so a little more difficult.
It's high today.
Ooh, way off. Little better. Anna? You okay?
Yeah, just thinking.
What's up?
Not really important, just mulling things over in my head. Decisions.
Any unusual decisions or anything that's giving you trouble?
No, I just need to... Not that I want to say right now. Hello, Professor Carver.
Oh. Greetings. Hello, Arbor.
Hello,
Not
Cousin.
interrupting, am I?
No.
No, sir. We were just practicing.
Very good. I'm ready whenever you are, Arbor.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right. I have a question. When you are channeling your magic, trying to do a bit of self-discovery, per se, do you have any methods of doing so? Do you meditate at all?
I usually focus on a feeling. That usually helps if I'm having difficulty. Now it's sort of become just second nature, but for a while I was trying to pull it forward, I would always have to think about good memories, happy feelings, things that made me feel passionate. Or just good, I guess.
I see. I suppose your own method of meditation in that regard? Is there some place you usually like to reside when you're busy channeling, practicing? Because I know certain people find other areas relaxing or serene enough, isolated, a place for them to focus more on what they're feeling.
I usually meditate in my room, but if I feel like I'd rather be outside somewhere, usually up by the waterfall. The sound of the water rushing by is soothing.
It does. Very well. We'll head there. The writer also likes to relax and meditate up by the waterfall as well. Did he learn it from you?
Yes, sir.
Thought as much. It's been doing him well. I've joined him a few times.
So have I. I catch him up here every so often.
Yeah, typically, if I have no idea where he is, this is my go-to spot to check.
He likes
Everybody has their own...
He likes it. The sound as well.
It definitely helps. Gives you something to focus on. Everyone has their own method of meditation. It's usually a process about... There's a misconception that the idea of meditation is about relaxing and forgetting everything, isolating oneself. It's the polar opposite, actually. It's entirely about awareness. Being aware of yourself, your feelings, your surroundings, everything. Being able to pinpoint and isolate those is the practice. Is there a spot you prefer here?
I usually sit by the water's edge, usually on the other side because people like to run up here and interrupt.
That's very true. If I recall correctly, the first day of the second semester, people were already starting to give this particular location a rather crude definition or title, I should say.
They did, I'm unaware of it.
Yes, they were referring to this place as the Headpat Waterfall? I don't know. They did their best to make this a less than professional location. Can only guess who'd be at the center of that. Very well. Pick a spot and take a seat.
Anywhere would do, really.
All right. I shall join you as well. I want you certainly to relax with this. So, when you channel it, you focus on a thought, a feeling. This one particular being a, whoops, that's not ideal. Wow.
Yeah, the stronger the feeling, the more powerful the effect it seems to have.
So emotions, as opposed to, you know what, this is, I give up. The ground does not like me today. That much is apparent. So, go ahead and channel it. Focus on that feeling. A strong emotion, usually one of joy, you mentioned, right? A good feeling. Go for it. What are you thinking of in this regard that brings you joy, happiness?
Spending time with my squad mates. After seeing them smile, seeing them being relaxed.
Very good. Does it become hard to channel that and focus on it during times of stress, pressure?
It can be. I remember while we were in that, I don't even know how to describe that place. While we were in Aldoria, that big underground thing that we...
The temple?
Yeah.
It was the Blackguard's headquarters, was it not?
Yes. There were times where if I started to falter or let my doubts and worries get to me, it was harder to focus on, harder to channel. It's gotten a bit easier since. Like I said, it feels almost like second nature, really.
That's good at least. Does it work when you focus on other things?
Yeah. That's something I found more recently, is if I focus on other feelings, sometimes it has an effect. Not detrimental in nature. This. Release.
So, channeled through emotions, feelings. Last time I was trying to feel out your magic and channel it, identify it. It was, as we discussed and mentioned before, it seemed to be a large clutter of things. It wasn't just one or two different affinities within your own magics, but it seems to be trace elements of almost all of them. Unique. Let me try something, if I may. Oh, come on. All right. Let me see for a moment. Question. If you could pair a feeling, an emotion, with the image of water, rushing water, like this waterfall here, what would that be?
An image? I'm not exactly certain I understand, sir.
Try to pair an emotion with an affinity, an element. Like this rushing water you see here, this waterfall. It's calming, relaxing. That is how I described it, yes?
calm but untempered. It flows with purpose.
And what about fire?
Fire, passion, anger, determination, will. Something that
What's
can
something
both
you
harm.
could find yourself being determined about, passionate of, or something that does indeed anger you?
Usually ignorance, stupidity, people being unwilling to look towards the better good.
While channeling your magic, try to feel that out.
Remember, while we were in that cavern under the school, the entire time I could just feel myself becoming more and more agitated. Every time we've dealt with that
Agitated
stuff,
with what?
just the thought of that thing existing, being unchecked, potentially let loose and rampant, causing imbalance everywhere, ruining lives and destroying homes.
Picture it walking out of there again. The way you felt. Everyone on their hands and knees, doing their best to stand. Helpless. That's something that needed to be stopped. Started to get a little bit hot. Interesting. It's definitely not normal magic or affinity, that's for sure. Light is definitely the strongest presence within, but there are trace elements of every affinity within there. It's unique. Definitely like a prism of sorts.
I guess that makes sense, to some degree.
It's very bright, and it glows with many colors. And this in particular is when you say you think of joy, happiness. Quite commonly, a feeling, an emotion, that is partnered and paired with light. Very interesting. This is absolutely worth experimenting more with. But if your affinities are channeled through your emotions, particular feelings that you can log onto, perhaps if you find an affinity to pair those different emotions with, would help exercise them and bring them forth. When you felt anger, frustration, passion, watching what worked its way out from the depths of the academy, your magic started to grow hot.
So it's reacted more than just changing what it's doing? It's changing what it is?
Perhaps. It's hard to tell just now. It's subtle. I'm still trying to do my best to identify how it works, or what it is, but At least we've identified that much. There's trace elements of everything in there. That's incredibly unique. We'll look into this more another time. Amazing. It's very interesting to see in what ways the cadets unveil themselves to be more than meets the eye. And what they appear to be at first. You're all exceptionally capable. And we'll all find ways to bring that out.
I suppose that's the goal of the school, right?
Let's hope more start treating it like it's so.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you for your time. We'll work on this more soon.
Thank you.
Of course. Doing my job. Be about your day, Cadet.
Yes, sir.
I'm not standing under that shit.
Skull, thank you for the raid, sweetheart. Hope you had a good stream.
There's a bunch of barrels down there, so you can use as many as you
Oh.
want.
Ugh.
Please don't
Oh my god, get your goddamn...
Doing assistance this time.
What is that stench?
That we did there. Okay. It is alcohol.
Alright.
Or you can wait 3 days
Oh, that's what they meant.
The mead. Yeah, we did like a kind of mini version in there, and now we're gonna be doing a bigger version. We haven't even done it yet though. If you go into the actual building, you'll be able to smell it a little bit more better.
I drowned it in vanilla
Yeah,
and
apparently they're
cinnamon
teaching
and
us how
all
to
that,
make
so it's gonna taste
Oh,
good.
Jesus Christ.
I
It's gonna
actually
taste
put
good.
gold in there as
It's
well.
just gonna
so...
have some really bad after effects once you
Are you
drink
here
it.
for the lesson too? I can teach it again.
Not
Now that everyone's moved it outside.
sorry.
No, okay.
Was just hoping to catch you before,
Good what?
Are you guys
You
gonna
have
make
to
a
go.
big version or just gonna try a little
go
batch?
find Ryder.
Wait, good with what?
Just multiply. This is a 50-gallon drum. That was 5 in there, so just multiply it by 10, and you're good.
Do you have any?
And when you're done, we'll wheel them into the warehouse. It's underneath.
I want to drink paint.
Alright, it's all clean.
Okay. Get rid of all this excess shit.
We're all sanitized, right? We got...
No. One more thing. Wait, did you
cleaning that?
I sanitized it.
Yeah, she cleaned it.
So I guess we're doing the bigger version
So
now?
with this, do we want to keep it pure?
Mhm.
Or do we want to add like any fruit to it?
We should probably finish making our wine.
We need-
Our honey as is. In the big vats. For the big
We
ones.
have the
and then
bag.
It's already
gave
done.
us.
It just goes in there.
Mhm.
And then it ferments for 3 days. Now we're ready to make the good batch.
Okay. So we're gonna use a different.
If you're starting over, don't forget to sanitize because your
I'd say
previous
it's
batch
probably
might still have some stuff in there, so be careful.
All right. So we're gonna use the big vats. Okay.
Oh wait, we have to use one of those.
Alright, so add
that's
the
nice.
sulfite.
That's if you want a lot of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if
With
we
the
have
previous
enough
batch you did, you just get a couple.
That's why I was
glasses full.
saying if we want to participate class, we should probably make a big I keep saying 5 gallon, but
Gotta
a
add
5 million jillion gallon. Yeah.
50 gallon.
But I want to make this now. Fine.
I know you do.
All right, Gavin, pop quiz. How many? How big? You know, this is 50 gallons. So how many Camden tablets do you add?
Well, let's see. Last was 5, so 50. Oh.
There you go.
Here's honey.
There's a 50-gallon brick in there. You don't have to add 1 tablet.
Interesting.
We need to clean this one.
Oh, thank goodness.
I think.
We'll make sure we put that in after we put the.
No.
Let's see.
I got the water. I got the water.
There was already water in there if you want to purify it, but it's boiled river water.
Oh.
Just start.
All right.
Fucking, I
Looks like
brought
you
this
heat
whole
down
thing
here.
over here for no reason.
Not exactly.
All right.
You still got to add 50 gallons of it, or another 30 for the cold water part.
Okay. But that's good. Let's heat it up a bit more. Heat it up. Never mind. I'm dumb.
The book's gonna be really detailed.
Alright then, and now we add the enzyme brick.
The enzymes are on the herbalims. You'll have to add a couple of them. Don't worry about it. Just don't squirt it in your eye.
I popped out. I have slight double vision in VR, so the Excedrin took the edge off, but I guess my brain is not done exploding.
Oh no, Neko! I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Damn. I was hoping Arbor might be able to bring her gift over to Ada once you were done. But that's fine. Maybe some other time. Hope you feel better though. I'll talk to you later. I'm doing alright. Hmm.
Boiling the honey also kills the flavor and aroma. No, there's a brick for a 50-gallon tub in there. You don't need to count out 50. No, it's in the bag.
Got that, got it.
Doing good, sir.
When you are finished up here, do seek me out.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Alright, now we gotta cool this thing down.
A 1 full airflow should be enough as long as you squeeze it in to get dry.
Alright, fire's out.
What the hell? Can you explain what the hell that would even be?
You'll be around still?
Alright, stir it for a bit till it
Okay.
cools down a bit.
So wait, are you gonna be in
Cast the Brucia.
desktop? I mean, I know I saw Vaughn in desktop earlier, but
Let me know when the temperature is good. Where did that stir go?
It's gone.
Wait, holy
That
crap,
is not what I
clicked.
Try this one. There you go. I'll bring these out for others too.
I don't know. I'm good with strawberries.
gotta have full body. Okay. Well, if I do see you later, that's fine. Otherwise, I will talk to you later. Hope you do feel better though soon. Having a headache. It's no fun.
Brucia Sensipity. Brucia Sensipity.
You'll have a 55-gallon drum of
Brucia
It'll take a bit longer this time because it's a much bigger amount. You gotta stir probably for 2 or 3 minutes the most. Keep saying the spell to make sure the fermentation goes. Now you gotta go do what you were doing before. Or get river water. Is there a giant scoop? But there's also, or you can go get that. Totally not the rope. Take out some of the logs.
Fall in.
Here's one for you. One for me. I had a purified water.
Now we let that sit for a little bit and then we can start scooping it up and putting it into the bowl.
Don't know
and then purify the ladle. Pure ladles and then
if
dump
Carver
it.
actually knows what he's
Beautiful idea.
talking
Let's go.
about. Or if we can trust him. He's still an idiot. But maybe he's a trustworthy idiot.
In 3 days.
Oh boy. Guess we can put this stuff away.
the very least, I can just keep practicing what I already do know.
Sweet meads are made of these. I don't know.
Let me go grab a broom.
Oh, there's a lot more barrels.
Always looking for something.
Are we thinking about me? Here we go.
Pepper bread.
You could just boil them real quick over the fire. I mean, just you guys, I can't do the magic, so I just boil shit. Well, I don't boil shit, you know what I mean.
That was Zachary's.
Yeah, don't touch that one. He decided only to make one five salad drum, which is thank goodness for us. It's not waste of money for us. He poured fucking paint on there.
Once I get a chance, I'll be able to ask him about the gun. Maybe he'll know what to do with it.
Alright, so cool water, additives, we've got all that in there. We need the yeast.
2 or 3 more scoops. I'm gonna be smelling strawberry mead for days.
This one says that it's rated for the 50 gallon tank, so I assume it has enough. You think it's okay to litter?
No. Put in the trash. All done. You okay?
Lila had a moment.
Like we're in the food.
Well, I guess our drum is done.
Alright. Alright, let's wheel it down to the warehouse. Follow me with it. I'll open the doors and stuff.
Right, now we need to do the gravity portion.
Alright, now you're totally wheeling it down. Follow me.
Yep. See if you can
The hydrometer.
help me push this thing, because this is totally heavy.
First the serendipity.
You gotta stir it for about 2 minutes because it's a bigger batch.
Serendipity? Serendipity? Serendipity.
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 I'm trying to get it. Serendipity.
Serendipity, not serendipity. Serendipity.
We'll all say it at once and then you have to say it for 2 minutes and then you should be good. Sure, yeah. Lucia serendipity.
Grab Mr. Gun.
technically saying it over and over. Well, because we started really late. We were deciding what to do.
That only took us like a minute or two.
Well, we can also change it later.
Yeah, we're gonna have the bet. Yeah.
Ah! Yeah, we went and got our water. No, you gotta go a little bit longer. We need to get more littles.
Yeah, little time.
Tap, tap, tap.
Oh.
Watch your head.
So easy.
In the future, I might come up with like a weird contraption to just pour it into a barrel, but it's gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta
Think it took
learn the
more?
basics before you get all the cool fancy stuff.
That's why we started inside.
The rest out of the bottom.
I'm just glad Zachary didn't make a big batch. He threw paint in his. I don't even know how that's gonna.
I wonder if we can
Buttermead
no,
with
I'm not gonna
fey
try
paint. That's not gonna be. Oh, well.
There. That should be it.
All right. When you're done, wheel it down, and I'll open the door for you if you guys want to wheel it down together.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Then you can pick a spot.
Oh my god. Do we all want to do it at the same time?
I mean,
Team
that
effort.
looks like it's meant to. Okay.
Just use the gravity from the.
I'll take this
ramp,
side,
it'll be
Specca
fine.
get in the
I'll
middle.
make sure
Chips
everyone's
take the
clear
other
out of the
side.
way.
Yep. Let's roll.
I've been lifting weights, so I think I should be able to lift a lot more than I usually would.
I mean, technically. You're doing a great job, Specca.
Yep. Keep it up. Just breathe.
Why are you? Super strength.
Honey crystallizes. Honey. Interesting. It's like cooking, but liquids.
occasionally make this thing called resistance potions. Yep, everyone's all done. Well, I will be.
So just wait out here.
Doo-doo-doo.
You're
looking for
you actually. Oh, sorry.
Oh, all right. No problem.
I was told by some of the other students that you might know a thing or two about non-mechanical ranged weaponry, guns.
Non-mechanical? Do you mean like compound bows and like elf stuff?
Magical. Mana rifles.
Oh.
That sort of thing.
I know the mechanisms and the parts, but I can't actually use it myself, so I haven't dug too deep. Most of the stuff I use is gunpowder.
Oh.
But if you replace certain things, you can do with certain things. Because I know Jixie was needing a mana condenser for something, as an example.
Oh, okay.
Get those off the backs of trolls.
Really? Huh.
Have you ever gotten a pearl from a clam? It gets irritated. Same with the rocks on the troll's back. You might get a certain type of gem. But usually you just get rocks.
Huh. I didn't know that.
It's like a troll pearl, basically.
Troll pearl. Okay. I'll keep that
So what's
in
your
mind.
question?
Well, I've been having a bit of trouble with my equipment. It sort of overheats. We're pretty
All
sure
right.
it has something to do with the mechanism. Mason tried his best to model it after the mana rifles that we have here on campus, but he's not exactly an expert, and this is the first time he's tried to build anything like this.
What type of metal did they use it to make it out of?
Steel and monosteel. Steel for the non-conductive parts and the monosteel for the conductive parts. We might also be a bit
All
worried
right.
that might not be the right
Same
kind
with
of
the
metals
handle.
to use.
Some metals cool down quicker. Ironically, if you use copper plating and other stuff like that, it actually can cool down faster.
Really? Oh.
Certain metals disperse heat faster.
Okay.
But then you'd be sacrificing durability.
Hmm.
If you were to have to block with a weapon or something, as an example.
Yeah, I don't expect to be blocking with this. This is... It's a gun, not
So you
a
can shoot
not a
more
sword.
often, but if you shoot something too powerful, the copper won't be able to hold. So you got to decide which we want to do more, basically.
Okay. Yeah, we only use steel and monosteel for things, so maybe that's part of it? Yeah.
You could also add copper coils around it. That would do it too.
Okay.
But you'll need a bit of a paste substance, thermal paste as some people call it, for the heat from the steel to disperse into the copper faster.
Okay. Maybe he knows a bit more about that than I do.
As for magic stuff, though, if you got someone to enchant something with wind that blows over it, or you just swing it around, that's what I would do.
Yeah, that's sort of what I've had to do. We've just been worried. We'd prefer it not to break in the middle of serious moment when it's needed.
I just lost my voice. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. I'll talk with him about the idea. Thank you, though.
Yep.
Hope he's okay. Hmm. Wonder what the others are up to. Oh, hey Hannah.
Arbor.
Doing alright? Oh, maybe.
Sort of. What was all that thing with Carver earlier?
Oh, he wanted to take a look at, the mana stuff I do. I don't really understand it, and he was taking a look at it and realized that he couldn't really identify what it was either, so... I figured listening to at least someone about it, even if it's Carver, is probably better than nothing.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, be careful around Dixie. She has a new power she's not quite sure about yet.
See what is she doing?
Some kind of like orange energy thing. I don't know exactly. Last time I checked, she was at the shooting range.
Okay, well I will not go to the shooting range then. Thanks for the warning.
I mean, you could. I just don't know how dangerous it'd be. You'd be probably fine. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
And I don't exactly know what orange energy is.
Why is there just random cheese here? Are we trying to attract rat? I don't understand.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh. Okay.
Go for it. That's good. Remember, starting the guard. Right foot forward.
I don't know if we're trying to attract rats, but that's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah, no, that's how you get rats.
Step forward.
Swing. Put weight into it. Very good. Now, add the second step. Right foot forwards, swing, and once you're done, left foot is going to hop up and you'll step to the side. Swing again.
9.
Swing. Then step to the side. Very good. Now try coming at it from the opposite direction. Try to take a side step. Start to work your way around the opponent. Like so. Oop, pardon me. In the back.
That's all right.
Step. 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 Remember, use that fluidity. If he blocks it on your first swing, going to draw it back and swing from the other side. Use the momentum. Go for it again.
Understand.
God damn it. Wow. Excellent. Again. Focus on fluidity, not speed. Make it a smooth motion.
What?
Holding it there too long. Make it fluid. Once again.
So I think
Clang,
pretty much
clang.
what he means is once you feel the impact when the weapon is bouncing off a bit, just let that motion of the impact that's pushing you back just go with the motion.
Precisely. Utilize the momentum in your sword. It's a very heavy blade, so having to constantly allow it to stop, use your strength to reel back and take another swing is going to be very difficult. Hence, making it fluid motions, using the momentum of where your blade has been and is currently going.
All right. Here we go.
Excellent. Once more. Very good. 3 more times.
Ready.
Two more.
Keep it up. So whenever you're ready.
Anytime.
All right.
He's at the ready. Excellent. One more. Make it harder this time. Put more muscle into it. Get that blade. You're not gonna hurt him. There. Good. Now, to wrap it up one more time, show me the drill. Turn the front, switch, switch, switch. Front, switch, switch. Excellent. Very good. Practice those every morning. I'll drill you again on them, and then we'll take the next step.
Thank you, Professor.
Of course. Now, as for you, how's your training been going?
I've been focusing on trying to learn that defensive spell from Aldoria, but haven't fully mastered it yet.
Oops.
Gotcha.
Yes.
What can you do? Go ahead and show me so far.
Fortunately, I don't have it to show yet.
Oh, I see. Understood.
I've been
still practicing a bit.
Meditating on it, and yes, I've been meditating on it and feeling it flow around me. It's a spell called Shield of Faith, which puts a protective barrier over our body.
Very good. I see. Were you still interested in learning enhancement magic?
I've been thinking about that. A type, probably. One that increases my endurance, probably. I don't think
enhancement overall will help with that.
Well, your ability to enhance your stability is one thing you can certainly do. If you're trying to stabilize yourself and a large foe decides to swing down on you, you are definitely going to be very much limited by your
physical capabilities as a human. So, of course, you can definitely use shielding magic as per paladin abilities. But if you wish, learning enhancement magic to help stabilize and strengthen your arms, your legs, your overall body to withstand a blow is not out of the realm of impossibility.
I would not mind trying to learn such a capability, so I can at least try and keep up a little bit more.
Understood. So you said you do meditating to practice your powers and your abilities, yes?
Yeah, surprisingly, a lot of Arden Vale, we work on meditation to kind of feel the flow of our energies to
so I've heard.
Kind of concentrate on them.
Do you visualize? How is it you find yourself channeling your powers? Your magic?
Mine is more of the divine arts, so we more or less it's almost like a prayer kind of path, so usually solemn wish or us
Understand.
willing it to heed what we request or what aid we need.
I see.
So example...
In that case, we'll start with this. While you're doing your meditation, while you're practicing channeling and using your own magic, your own mana, instead of focusing on acquiring it, channeling it, and then expulsing it, try to retain it. Try to hold it. Keep it within yourself if you can. Alright. Picture it and try to channel it through your body itself and hold it within. And try to hold it for as long as you can. Don't let it go anywhere. Don't cast it. Don't put it into your shield, your mace. Just keep it within.
My cable is gone.
Once you're able to hold it for a while.
So kind of the opposite of what I've been doing for the shielding spell, trying to release it and hold it around me, this time hold it in me.
Precisely. Practice doing that first. A little bit of mounts, see how well you can hold on to that. And after a while, see if you can build it up. Retaining it more and more. Start with that for a little while. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Very good. At the same time, because eventually the magic does need to go somewhere, after you're done practicing it, holding it in, do continue to practice channeling it around you and into your mace, your shield, and everything else. Would hate to see progression in one area and regression in another. Or recession, I guess is the word, isn't it? Regression, recession.
Regression, sir.
Regression?
I could
It is
do
regression?
One in the
Thought so.
in the morning and then the other at night, so that way I don't get the two mixed up.
Good idea. Excellent. Go ahead and start with that. I'll get back to you on it soon. Checking on your progress.
Once I feel the shielding spell is up to snuff, I can maybe test it and see if I can reach that bar that we put.
Very good. Alright. Thank you very much, cadets. You're dismissed. See you soon.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna check on how my general do then. Sure was something. I was still trying to use a longsword as a regular sword, which probably was causing me a little bit of issues. Neat.
Oh?
Is your arm okay?
Yeah. Tingly.
I can imagine. Getting into different combat styles is totally interesting. Keep it up, Sveka!
Oh,
You got it.
Thanks.
You could
You all as
totally
well.
do 5 more laps.
Kevin,
I believe in you.
say that again, I dare you.
You can totally do 5 more laps.
Oh, you're so lucky. I'm so tired.
What? I was
Sergeant
doing what you
Waterfish.
said. Don't forget to hydrate.
Else you'll die, Drain. It'll be nice to see more, yeah. A little bit of practice between them. The last time I did some shield training was in Bulbin Misty and my large axe in general. If I manage to get a little bit more of my ring cover up tomorrow with Captain Silver, I would like to see if I can deal with Misty a little bit more on the big side of things.
Understandable.
Headaches.
So what's going on
Oh.
here?
Oh, you got a headache too suddenly? Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. But yeah.
You've got a headache. Maybe go rest.
Let's see.
Let's see. Focus in the area.
Horses.
Sorry.
Fancy.
Alright.
Don't have to break cover.
I guess at the beginning, the shield basher will be the first.
Don't want to lose form.
Mm-hmm. I guess the first way to apply that power will be in the shield bash. But have you tried if someone hits you with a weapon with that? Would you take advantage of the shield? The energy bouncing the weapon back?
Possibly. It's more of, I can only have so many uses, so I generally save it for if we're starting to get overwhelmed, because I have plenty of teammates who can deal with things that are attacking me. It's when I get overwhelmed or they start pushing too hard on us is when I can try a shove with the energy to at least push a few of them back to alleviate a little bit.
Since we've been dealing with a huge amount of enemies in the bigger side, how about using that force to stop a big attack? A big axe swing that could put someone in danger? You can take on the head because it will diminish the force that's coming through you.
True. I also try to not take the blows head on. If I see one coming down, I'll generally angle it so I only take a part of the hit.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a nice thing. Just less case scenario since you're gonna allow doing.
At least for now. Last time I tried to take too much, I broke my arm.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah. Apparently two giant things punching at the same time breaks arms. Who would have guessed?
Apparently practicing for too long breaks your spine.
My back.
Oh, yep. Nope, totally fine. Totally fine. I've just gotten very flexible, 100%.
You're gonna be flexible as Arbor?
If any of you have any back issues, I know a little bit of chiropractic, but that can only help so much.
Oh yeah, I remember you said you did
I'll
chiropractic
talk to you
last
about
year.
that later. My back seems to be giving me a little bit of pain. But alright. I'm gonna check on the other rest of the gallons.
Have you tried putting ice on it?
I'll consider about it.
But
That was a good one, though.
yeah, it was pretty good.
I couldn't resist.
I missed this morning a little bit about the apprentices or something like that.
Yeah, they were making alcohol.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna make I thought we were gonna learn a new process for crafting like armor or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first.
And then we're making mead. Funny enough, he did say you can put certain alchemical, like potion ingredients in it to make it a type of mead that can also help. That might help for some of our people that drink a lot.
Don't poison our mead.
It's too late. I'm already thinking it.
I mean, I don't drink, so I mean,
You
it's not
wouldn't
gonna bother
do
me.
that. Both of you wouldn't do that.
What? We wouldn't make
How well
a
do you know me,
substance that's
Specca?
technically bad for you healthier?
Well, I'm not going to take a drink from you or you.
I am kidding.
Cooler.
But
You said you know it's
Where
from
are
us.
you?
What if we just have the whole batch in
Am
in the whole school?
That's too cruel. That's too cruel, though, making an alcohol that gets you sober.
No, it doesn't get sober. You still get drunk.
Alright,
It just
so
has
it's
a
not gonna
healing
be that
property
bad.
or a mana property. And it has a bad aftertaste. But then again, alcohol is a bad taste anyway, so... I don't see the
What?
difference.
Knows it. Stuff smells.
It smells
It does.
wonderful.
The only ones that I think are those fruity ones. Because it has
The
a fruit smell to
fermenting-
it.
I like.
Okay, maybe
beer,
I'll give you that
personally.
one. They
I
do
don't
smell kind of
like.
nice.
Fruity's not bad.
And I will only try them if it's like a special occasion, like maybe someone's birthday or, you know, a big victory or something like that. I don't mind taking one glass.
I personally like the smell just because it reminds me of home. I think that's most likely why, but I just genuinely think it smells nice.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that can 100% be why you think it smells nice. It reminds you of something good.
Perhaps. Yeah,
I just know
you
there's never
didn't
bacon
make
on
a
it.
mead, right, Arbor? I saw you practicing.
No, I didn't. I'm not really interested in that. I tried cooking once already, and
Don't-
I did terribly.
Don't drink.
Wait,
don't drink
did you
any
cook
of,
it the efficient way, though?
Don't drink any of Zach's mead if he offers any to anyone.
That's the best way to cook, is the efficient way. If you just follow the instructions, no, you can always do it better. Best way is your way. Mason taught me that, in a roundabout way.
Oh, well, he definitely didn't teach me that. He told me to follow the instructions.
No, Arbor, follow your heart.
I don't have one of those. I get what you mean, but I've only ever cooked once, and it was awful. Ryder was
Did you cook it with
gagging.
hellfire?
No, I didn't cook it with
She doesn't
hellfire.
have hellfire.
But we have demons.
That's true.
Personally, I think if you're able to cook something, you cook it with hellfire.
Why?
It's just more efficient. And I don't know, it adds a nice smoky taste. Well, at least that's what I think. Who knows, it might be in my head, but...
I don't know.
It just feels more empowering. Eating food cooked by hellfire as opposed to fire.
I guess? I have no idea. I cooked with one of those oven things, though. That was about it.
Hellfire oven.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I'm sure there's one of those. But Ah! Gavin, you scared the shit out of me.
Careful with that.
Don't.
You gotta be careful with that
Please
stuff.
don't smite me.
You do that
saw
around
nothing.
Ryder
Didn't
or
happen.
Misty and you'll hurt them.
Technically, it'll hurt anyone.
Well, yes, but it's gonna hurt especially them, and they're probably gonna panic. And you know what Misty's like when she's
Especially
freaking
me
out.
as well.
Or her.
Yeah, she freaks out around me a lot. And then she stops freaking out and then likes to try and poke at me, and then I just hold up my hand like that. I don't do anything, but she knows what that means.
If I see a paladin in a bright light and a big boom, I know to run. That's all. That's just my view.
Understandable.
Wait, was that a smite? Did you just...
Yes.
This isn't the same stuff, I think.
Okay, and you're not a paladin, right? I'm just...
No,
She is not. As
I
far as
am
know.
not.
Okay, okay.
I am a
Oh, okay.
gem person. That's about it.
Mhm.
But no, I did think it'd be
Something that's
interesting.
pretty interesting.
We can usually channel it into items.
I mean, yes, but I don't.
Didn't know if it'd be
What I'm trying to say is I
possible
don't
to
do
put it
anything with like the
into
gods
my
and stuff like
glove.
he does.
And then you just kind of.
Well,
That is effective, though.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, hi, Anna.
Oh, you're headed to bed?
Oh, good night, Hannah.
Heading to bed?
Good night, Hannah.
Yeah. Need to head to
Good
sleep
night.
soon, but have fun. And
Mm-hmm.
good job. Next time, though, your shield leaves your legs open exposed too, but that means you can maybe move and swipe his legs from under him if he gets too close. Especially if he's locked on your shield. I would just kick his legs in.
Who? Wait, were you talking about Liang?
I mean, I know you guys
Oh,
are
yeah.
doing a specific thing, but just, you're there, kick,
Yeah.
and then bash.
Yeah, for him, it was allowing him to work against
Aw.
someone, and for me to actually watch the swing of large weapons.
Oh, good luck.
Would you...
Night.
Would you be able to, like, sweep Liang, though, in his ice form? I don't know, he seems more dense in his ice form, you know?
I mean,
Or would
I'm
you
pretty sure
just
both of them
clunk?
are pretty heavy.
Very true.
Plus, he's wearing all that armor on his legs. Can't imagine kicking in that.
Depends
Is
what
very
stance
easy.
I'm in.
Mm.
Depends what stance I'm in. If I'm actually standing up taking a blow, maybe if I've prepped myself to be able to do it. But if I'm planting or anything like that, I'm not gonna attempt. Again, most of my fighting tactics I'm building around having the squad around me.
Mm.
Yeah. Just let us take care of it.
Hello.
Wait, I almost forgot. Arbor.
Alone.
Sure.
Come with me.
What's up?
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I'll
Damn it.
see you around.
I forgot to do it on Gavin. But okay, Arbor. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, no.
Pretty all right. How about you?
That's good. Pretty good.
Yeah. You can manage to keep doing that without breaking your neck. Hey.
But what are we trying
Did
to
I
do?
look like I was breaking my neck? I don't know. He
No,
told
just
me to
kind
try
of
out this
like you were
one thing.
shaking your hair. I know I do that sometimes 'cause my hair gets in my face.
Mm. Do you think I gotta put like a little more dip into it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think you had it earlier. So why are we doing this?
I don't know.
Alright,
Just
time to
what?
deal with the crisis.
Wait, Gavin, before you go, Gavin. One sec. Hold on
Hi.
for one split second, just...
Oh.
Wait. Amy?
Demrali, did you already tell them?
Yeah, I told
Hi,
him.
how are
The
you?
other girls are taking care of her.
Doing good.
Gavin,
I'm
you
gonna
need
go
to activate
help.
boyfriend mode.
I'm aware.
Then why
So
are
wait, is it a
There
joke?
you go.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Are they supposed to laugh? No one's laughed before.
It's a positive sign.
Okay.
They didn't cringe.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a comedic thing.
I don't know if healing would help with this issue, but it's not pretty.
Did somebody get like stabbed or something, or?
We were making alchemy
Wait,
stuff, and
somebody's-
Shizu messed up, and it blew up, and half of her hair is missing. She's bald now. Like half bald
she
at least.
been
There's like 5 strands of
treated?
hair. It just happened, and she won't come out of her room now.
Oh.
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 Damn.
No. I don't know that I can help with that because hair is like a dead tissue.
This cap and messed up how you prepare it, and then I don't know, it blew up.
I don't think we can do anything for this, Arbor.
Yeah, I don't
She's
think I
in her dorm room
can.
right now. Maybe, but
I think we're just gonna let it grow naturally.
Yeah, probably. Goodness.
Yeah, but
Yes. The sexual needs. At least let's wait.
Is it in our? I think it's in our.
we have a
Storm,
lot in the
right?
Misfits, and also in there, yeah. Like jars and jars of it.
Right.
Oh, I don't want to crowd her.
Yeah, no, I just don't have a
Hopefully
spot in
she's
this,
okay.
so I'm just gonna be waiting. At least it was the hair.
Hmm.
Do you like the cold, Arbor?
It's alright. Feels not as great on my throat, but that's what scars are for, right?
But didn't you say last time that you like the feel on the throat?
Yes and no. How to describe the feeling? It's like
Did I miss
cold and
something?
refreshing for a moment, but then after a while, it's like grating, I guess. It's too much cold. There needs to be a nice balance. Otherwise, it's not bad. It's really only my hands and my throat that really feel it. The rest of the time, it's fine. Kind of like it. It feels how would you put it? Refreshing. You know?
I see.
Kind of like a brisk
That's
feeling.
amazing.
Nice and awake.
For me, fun enough, it's kind of like many people will enjoy in the summers when the sun is out. This is kind of like the same feeling for me. Enjoying the snow on my feet, the temperature changing, getting lower and lower, seeing my breath. It's natural.
Yeah. Before last year, I didn't really have any experience being around such cold temperatures, but this year it's not so bad, you know. A nice scarf, some gloves, and I feel perfectly fine, ready to take on the day, even though it's cold.
You get used to it. It was like me with the deserts.
Hey, Rex.
if we picked up someone's hair, could you heal it back onto their head?
I don't know if I can do that because that's, well, consider it like this. Hair is dead tissue, right? It's just keratin, which isn't living.
Okay. What if we check to make sure it didn't come out by the roots?
If her roots are damaged, I could probably help with that. That might at least help her hair grow back, but I don't know that I can
off
do
of her
anything
head.
to-
She's partially bald now, but I don't know if it was because she accidentally made a anti-hair formula or something during the explosion. So she won't let any of the guys see her.
I can try and take a look, but
Anyway.
like I said, I don't know that I can repair dead cells.
She's also a
Doesn't even
spirit too,
sell.
so we don't know how. Yeah, so it might not even be possible in the first place. True.
Mm.
Oh.
I feel bad for her. Let's just wait. She recovers soon.
Mm. If there was potions involved, if there is anything from that affected her, I'd feel better if I knew.
Well, we can only figure it out in time. I mean, I was about to ask you a question, but I don't know if it's possible for you to understand. If you woke up and all your hair fell out, would you be embarrassed to come outside?
Probably, yeah.
So she's
I think
feeling like
I'd
that
be a
right
little
now.
more worried about other things than that, but yes, I would probably be
I
a
would,
bit
well,
embarrassed.
you know what I'm
to come
trying to
outside.
ask.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Or something happened, like you fought a lawnmower and lost.
Excuse me?
Oh.
A lawnmower, it's a gear and blades, and you push it, and it's.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, they're really shitty though. They're like a.
Sounds terrifying.
Like a rotating thing. Maybe one day they'll make an engine that runs it, but not right now. We have a push lawnmower. Feels bad, man. Anyway.
Have you seen Norelli by any chance?
She's probably with her. That's where she last was getting Gavin.
All right. All right. I'll be walking around this area.
All right. Man, I don't know what happened to me in the Grove, but my throat hurts really bad.
Maybe
Don't
the
worry
cold
about it.
weather?
Possibly.
Maybe some tea and honey would help with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to help soothe your throat.
Yep. Trust me.
Was it like, I think, lemon juice or some
I've
sort of
heard citrus is bad for sore throats, but I've always heard that at the same time you're supposed to add lemon to tea.
Maybe mint.
Isn't that a little...
Maybe it was mint. I don't
Possible.
remember.
I mean, I know honey is definitely something they say to add, so.
Mm.
Ow. Oh. Don't worry about it.
Oh, there goes
Oh,
Norali.
there's Norali.
Probably towards Gallant Dorm.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, he was asking where she went.
Oh, I didn't see the portal, so maybe towards the dorms.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Don't worry about it. It is getting cold. I might have to go get a drink of cold resist potion or something.
That or just a nice hot drink.
Yeah,
go grab you
that
something
is
if you'd like.
helping. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the cafe and do that actually.
Liang, wanna come?
Where are you going?
The cafe. Rex is cold, so he was gonna grab a warm drink.
All right.
I know you like the cold, so you could drink a cold drink, I guess.
I was enjoying a little bit of the mountain or this little rock over here. Make me feel special.
I like sitting up there. It's one of my favorite spots to sit when I don't have anything else to do and I don't know what to do. I sit and I think.
It works around. I can get some iced tea.
Mm-hmm. You said you wanted iced tea?
Yeah.
Of course you
Not
would.
just tea with
In the winter.
ice.
Don't look at me.
I am not a master chef. I tried cooking once. It didn't go very well.
Yes.
Maybe I'll try
Right.
brewing tea
For
and
now.
then adding ice. Is that how that works? We'll give it a shot and see if it
I think
works.
that's how it is. Let's give it a shot.
Like Specca said, cook from the heart, right?
It's one way of putting it. Looking at Specca trying to make cookies was an experience.
Do you want something?
And now looking at her trying
you
to
guys
make
are-
mead.
Nah, I'm good.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I might check out the docks here. You guys said I heard that you guys were making mead.
Mm.
Yeah, Awesome from Gala decided to put mead and Gala. Why is common such a hard language?
I don't know.
We put a little bit of oranges and apples on it to see if we can enhance the flavor.
Could always make another batch and put Evershine ingredients in, but make a Evershine mead. I'm thinking about it now. I'll have to write a letter now. Anyway.
Oh,
cool.
That'll be nice. I can give it a
I
try.
wonder how that'll turn out. That might be interesting. We'll see.
If you ever do it, sign me in and I will give it a taste.
All right. I can make a small batch maybe. I don't know. I'll see what Misty wants to do later.
All right.
Are you getting iced tea still? Oh, I see. You have to
Brewing the
It's
tea.
funny you have to brew
Yeah.
it. You have to brew it first and then
Yeah.
make it ice. That's funny.
And that's how it makes
Yeah,
sense
it
in my
just
head.
brings out the flavor.
It's either that or I just put the tea leaves in the water and throw some ice in it and hand it to him, which just doesn't seem quite right.
Well, I mean, you could just
You'll
freeze
give
the
it a
tea himself.
try.
Make it a
True.
slushy.
I can do that as well. It'll be nice. I can just play with it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see. Everyone that I was talking to is hiding inside of a room now. So,
Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
do a lap around. Maybe train. We'll see.
Okay.
All right.
What are you planning on doing after this?
Well, I was gonna check on Norali because we told her to send some letters to her family, Misty and I. So we want to
That's
see
a good
if
point. I should
she
go
can do.
mail that letter before I forget, and then I can check on everyone.
It was full of a little
I
bit
might
of
swing back
homesick,
here if you
so-
guys are still around.
All right.
I'll leave the freezing
Yeah,
ice
sure.
part to you.
All right.
Ning?
Sorry. I just passed out for a little bit. All right. There we go. Have a little bit of moment. It's been a big day. Brewing lesson to her main. Then a little bit of training with Carver, and I did not expect it. Had a little bit of a talk with Professor Barnes about my other trainings. It's going well and bad, but I'm handling. And I guess I'm gonna deal with my finger and ring involving Captain Silver tomorrow. Let's see how that goes.
Wonder what he's up to.
Not that. Should be enough gold.
It's alright?
That's good. It tastes nice, as much as I can tell. I'm not usually a fan of tea, but I've been giving myself to taste more things than just alcohol. How are things going in Northern Vale?
Do you want the easy answer or the complicated answer?
Up to you. We have a lot of time until they deal with that.
Well, the simple part is things are going alright, but the complicated one is there is a lot of small problems. So, I want to try my best to fix those problems. Yeah, how'd you put it? Tiny things that, in the grand scheme of things, might not always seem like they're a big problem, but they could potentially lead to big problems down the line if they're not taken care of. The biggest thing that we're facing is that we don't have a clear leader.
Do you guys have someone in particular you chose the most?
There are 3 people right now that are vying for leadership. Mason, Gavin, and myself. Oh, and Jay, but to be fair, yeah. We'll give him a shot. And if he blows away our expectations, good for him. Well, I'll more than happily follow his lead. But as of right now, most of our squad doesn't exactly trust him to lead things effectively or efficiently. It's...
He seems a very emotional type from my small times have I interacted with him.
Yeah, he's pretty emotional. He's a good guy. And I think he does want to do good. He just doesn't... How would you put it? He's conflicted by a lot of problems. He doesn't seem to know who he wants to be, nor does he seem to know what kind of person he currently is. Basically, he doesn't seem to know what he wants to do.
And what about the other 3? You included?
Gavin...
Now that the professor is gone, kinda is really more of a necessity to consider one leader.
Yeah, now more than ever. Mason and Gavin. Like I was saying, Gavin's got a really good heart. He's genuine and he's kind and he tries to do things fairly. The problem he has as a leader, though, is he's passive. Too passive. It's possibly one of his best and worst qualities. He's calm, collected, and knows how to handle a lot of situations, but the problem is he doesn't often handle them. He sort of just lets things pass
What
by.
about Mason?
Again, Mason has a great heart. He's a wonderful person. He works hard. He tries to be as diligent as he can, but he's got this mentality to him, and I would know this. Seen it in action too many times. He wants to do good. He wants to be seen as a fearless hero. But the problem is that's not always good for a leader. There have been too many times where he literally runs off on his own or disobeys orders or just tries to do things his way.
The more you describe it that way, the more I think of Zachary.
He's gotten a lot better about it over time, but not enough to where I think most of us are ready to trust him with something like this. He lets himself get tunnel visioned down onto one little detail.
Kind of reminds me of Rex on that side.
Yeah. There were times previously where he'd be in charge of leading the squad while we try and give people a chance to practice and show what they can do. And, well, he'd forget to watch what was around him. He'd be busy dealing with one flank, giving commands to that side, focusing all of his energy onto that. But then I'd be over on the other side and, well, I'm trying to take on 4 different enemies all at once by myself because he's devoting all of his time and energy into one side. And that's dangerous. I'm competent, but that kind of stuff isn't going to last forever. And lastly, myself,
What about you?
I used to be quiet. Wasn't always sure of myself, but I've gotten better. I know who I am. I knew what I'm about. I know my worth. Now the only thing they've got that they don't necessarily know if they can trust is how little experience I actually have leading. The tactical knowledge I have, which, to be fair, I do actually have a decent amount of tactical knowledge. I just don't have a lot of practical execution of that knowledge. Ryder?
Huh?
Did you need something? You sort of walked over and didn't say anything.
I didn't want to disturb your conversation.
We're sitting in an open
That's
area
alright.
and publicly and just talking.
You can join us if you want.
There's plenty to drink. You could get yourself something nice.
My entire squad is dealing with a situation, so we just decided to take a little moment and chill.
Actually, I could use a refresher. Just got out of training myself.
You too? Nice.
Yeah,
How did it go?
Professor Albrecht, Barnes, and Carver put us through the ringer. Really great lessons.
Ooh. Professor Carville taught me a little bit of longsword practice alongside Gavin and shield practice.
Awesome.
Yeah, it has been quite of a day.
I think I'm gonna stick to some juice this time around.
Alright.
Juice is good for you. Lots of vitamins.
True.
Yeah.
We're talking about a little bit of leadership in general.
I was just talking about Ardenvale in general, but...
It looks to the point of leadership.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest problems we're facing. Not yet. We don't have most of everybody here today.
I see.
I'll get my chance. He's referring to a conversation he and I had. Ardenvale, I'm sure if you could tell by the conversation and what I told you so far, we have too many people that are leaders at heart. They want to lead and they feel a desire to take charge, but the problem is in most of these situations, you can't have that. If somebody is there to lead, you listen to them. You don't double guess them, you just do what they say. Something is serious, you can bring it up, sure. But, like, just yesterday, we were trying to do formations, and Jay was the one who was selected as the leader for that exercise. He tried to tell us to go into one formation, and both Hannah and Mason started double guessing Jay, which, yeah, maybe he doesn't have the most experience. Yeah, we don't always exactly trust his judgment on a lot of things, but if he is the leader, you listen to him. You don't second guess him. So it frustrated me because if I'm leading, or if any other of us, not even just denying him the chance, they're breaking that chain of leadership. I know if I were to become a leader of Ardenvale, I would absolutely want to set up a chain of command. If for whatever odd reason I was incapacitated or unable to lead, I would want to make certain that there is someone else that the rest of the squad knows for certain they can look to take charge. It's just as important as having a leader.
It is indeed. Many features are required in this. No one is gonna be always a perfect leader, no matter how much they train. Nobody's qualified at the beginning.
No, certainly.
No matter how much
honestly, that's been
practical
what's
use or knowledge you
frustrated
have.
me.
It is really complicated.
Exactly. My squad wants me to have more experience, but that's sort of why we're here. You know? I mean, Albrecht himself said it in... He said, we can make mistakes during these exercises and it's okay. We're able to mess up and people aren't going to die from it. Maybe they get an extra bump or bruise on the head. Maybe somebody gets scolded if they really mess up. But at the end of the day, everyone's okay. Out there? No, definitely not. I'd rather be using this time to try and
this academy.
practice leadership skills rather than
It is nice.
have everybody slowly rotate between people.
We have a nice area that we can practice with all of this. We're lucky that we got the professors that can provide us these scenarios in order for us to think quickly, because nothing can go according to the first plan in general.
No, of course not. I mean, that's why you need a leader. Someone who can think on the fly and make certain that everybody is kept safe and that casualties are minimized.
But I'm not also just thinking of one person to be a leader. It gives everyone a chance to also take a little bit of command if something happens to a leader. That's kind of a nice thing that provides us. a little bit of a
That's why you would need second
conflict.
and third in command at the very least.
That's if you deal with individuals, in the long run. As you saw on the trainings of yesterday, Galen was split into the entirety of the other squads. I had to teach how, how to deal with Vanguard in general, see how they interact with each other, how their chain of command is, and who they follow and trust as a leader. It was a nice experience. Chaotic at the beginning, not gonna lie, Ryder. But in the end, we managed to be progressive on the formations and then the task itself. There was some bumps, but it was nice for me to adapt and see how a different force works around. I could have put my input towards many of the situations, but of course, as you said, I understood that I'm not the leader in this area. They need to understand about my abilities on the long run. And of course, trust me that I am capable of doing a certain task. On my right, I was put
Honestly,
with
those are
Melanie.
all great skills to being a follower.
Attention everybody.
It's good.
Another very important announcement by Mrs. Becca. Ignis is currently still the best squad. Have a nice day.
I swear. Is she in the tower?
Yeah.
Oh, Specca.
Hey, I also wanted to thank you for that, by the way, Liang, for assisting us with that exercise.
No problem. Well, not just because I was assigned by Arbor and Professor Albrecht. It was mostly how I could deal with the experience. Because at the beginning, I wanted to actually be put in Vanguard when I was still in General.
What? No way! Shut the front door!
During the positionings during Professor Albrecht, he asked us a question involving where will we like to be put in. Fun enough, a couple of us wanted to be in Vanguard. But at one point, I knew that I was made for Vanguard. My training, my physical, has indicated me to all those areas. But I knew I'm lacking in other spots. That's when I wanted to give it a try. Crystal Thorn. Not everything can be resolved with punches and fights.
Yeah. You have a point.
I know that very well. Trying to be the, how I would say, the black sheep of the entirety of Frost Giants.
I definitely would agree with you. Crystal Thorn is kind of like the backbone. We do all the heavy lifting on the battlefield. But without them being able to negotiate with other, nations and such, we'll be in complete disarray. Took me a while because I'm sort of an idiot, so I can't really put two and two together sometimes.
What did you say about me?
We all have our accounts. What?
I said that your haircut looks really nice. And you have great punching
Sneezed all
power.
but 10 seconds ago. Could have sworn someone was talking shit.
No,
wasn't
sir.
me.
We were mentioning about the training before, but nothing bad about you, Professor.
I jest. Don't mind me.
It's alright.
But yeah, I've come to learn today that each person's input could truly help out in the end.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be afraid of hearing progress. you know, what things could be improved, what things need work.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we all shouldn't be afraid of criticism. What we should be doing is criticizing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that'll be the proper way to proceed. I want to get better. I need to get better so I can protect the people that I love.
We'll get better through time. It's still not a race.
Damn straight it
We
ain't
can
no
still
race.
we can still enjoy these times of peace in the meantime, but we still have a task that can be said and done. We still have one big target that's out there, and one that is underneath us.
Yeah, if this was a race, I would totally lose.
Alright, I guess that was the thing.
Does anybody else hear that?
Yep.
Hmm?
No?
Oh, sorry, I could
Hear
hear.
what?
Nothing.
I hear that. But alright.
Gonna bring my
Let's
coffee
head to
with
the
me.
dinner table. Never finished the tea. Doesn't help I drink a lot of liquids. I'll probably drink the entire bottle. We still need a lot to improve, and a long way to run.
Wait up, Ryder.
Let's get going.
Ryder, wait up. Three of us can walk together.
Sorry.
Come on, let's go.
I wonder how Norelli's doing. I'll check on her. Have to see her on the dinner. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go with the normal routes. We got our back. Even though ice and fire don't mix together, we still can be friends in the
We
end.
don't work together.
That's amazing! Yes! I'm so happy!
Why?
Let's go.
'Cause that is actually amazing. Wow.
I think the Academy was robbed.
What?
Huh?
What? Come here.
Wait, what, Rob?
Was this room always this empty?
Yeah? To my
Yes.
knowledge, yes.
This one was always empty?
Yeah, it's an
Okay.
empty classroom.
Just making sure.
Yes,
Just making sure.
Professor.
I could have sworn there was like at least chairs or a chalkboard or a lab or something in there. And why are these the only? Why are these the only working doors on the Academy? Okay, I take it back. They don't work that well.
They don't work that well, Professor.
Got it. Just making sure. Forgive my lack of observation, I should suppose.
I'm actually really happy right now. Wow.
Thank you. I'm back.
I'm a bogwy and I don't need this water. Like,
I
tough it out. I'm a
know.
big girl.
I
Drink
just
the
can't
water.
see it like that just because I
No.
don't care.
Just like I know you were probably
can't
still a little
disappoint
bit upset that your hair isn't
my
as
home.
long as it used to be, but I think it still looks wonderful.
What kind of monster are we talking about?
Even short. It is. It's a really good look for
To
you.
be fair, the food at a Baco isn't.
Short hair actually really suits you,
Cheese
though.
monster.
There was like 20 pieces.
Are you saying my long hair did it?
No, it did.
Still, it's
20.
trademarks are spices.
But short hair is a good look for you.
Dubbing this monster.
I may not.
Though I do understand that with long hair you could do a lot more
properly,
stuff
but
with
at
it.
least I can have the taste of one.
That's
So
true.
much more.
Chucky. God, you in a good mood.
But it's okay.
And it's better than
Hopefully by springtime it'll be back.
Doing okay?
Look, it's still spicy.
Yeah,
If I
she
get
just
mine
had a little
very
accident.
mild.
I
Tale of old
heard.
named Chucky Cheese.
Yeah,
So
she'll
it's
probably
okay.
be indisposed for a few days.
Okay.
Come in?
Just thought I'd check.
Because she says she is not. She says she is not letting a specific two people, if they wake up, ever see her like
Are you not
that.
alarmed at all?
Dare to hug me?
Don't tell me you're not at least the tiniest bit of concern.
She says if Linux or Joseph
I
ever
thought if
fully
I did
saw
that
her
enough,
and
I
started
could
making
chop it up.
fun, she said she may get expelled because she might commit a double homicide.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
They have sliced pineapple.
Sir, I don't believe it.
You don't know about the cheese monster? Apparently, it's haunting her room.
When she accidentally
Yes,
grabbed
I
my
had to go clean it.
I didn't know I stood as a different.
Yes, she had to clean
At least the
after
potion incident wasn't as bad as yours.
the old Skaven trickster of old.
Don't remind me.
Sorry.
And went,
Ugh.
The Skaven.
I don't want to talk
The
about
cheese monster, Chuck E. Cheese.
No worries, it's fine.
Apparently, it's haunting
What?
her room.
Anyway, I'm glad
Rats,
you're having a good
Chuck
day.
E. Cheese.
That goes good with coffee.
Today when I was in the Grove.
Chucky.
Or on top of coffee.
A muffin.
Otherwise dubbed Chuck E. Cheese.
Sometimes I confuse them for
That's
where at.
decent, right?
That would have been interesting, Rex.
I don't think
It couldn't be any better.
This is a really big
Or a
muffin.
donut.
he's Skaven.
That is a really big muffin.
Is the cheese?
They could be double agents.
Any?
Top of coffee. I mean, depends on what flavor you. If you want to put flavor in the coffee, you could make like
Going to the
cinnamon or
So the cheese
Look,
a
monster.
little bit of chocolate.
What would you put it
If
in?
you happen to locate this Chuck E. Cheese,
Well, let's see. I put that
that's haunting
thing
your
that we
room,
drink a lot together.
Peppermint.
let us know.
Peppermint.
You didn't know? That's the name of the cheese monster.
I mean,
I'm
it's,
already
it's getting close to the season.
I'm not sure if it's a spirit or a monster.
I thought you were talking about the drug
Great
dealer.
and stuff.
Peppermint season. Okay.
Drug dealer.
Drugged?
What?
you know, I'm gonna question it. I'm gonna question it. It's gonna smile and wave at this point.
Ooh, imagine you just had like
I think
you had coffee and you just stirred it with like
Try to make an
candy.
offering of some sorts. I think that's what you need to do.
Hmm. Maybe.
Appease it by consuming copious amounts of pizza.
You'd have to add something to.
Because it'll slowly melt
overpower
in
that
when you
then.
stir it.
Good
Put a ball
advice.
pit in your
This
room,
tastes pretty
maybe.
good.
Let it
If it's
climb
spirit,
around for a while.
You can
Like
make
a
up no last
Destroy it with
process.
soft sort of,
I mean, spirits hate that.
not
Necromancer.
not like bread, but
Back
like
sweetening, which is what you do after you're done aging it and put it in bottles. You can
More
add
fluffy.
More stuff to make it
yeah,
sweeter. You choose to make
like
it sweet,
cake, but not cake.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's the only way to overpower the.
I mean,
Not
it
as
keeps being
sugary.
plagued by the great horned rat.
When I wanted to.
Wait, so it's
I might
the
be
horned
eating
rat.
head to bed soon.
No, it's not the great horned
Head back
rat.
to my room.
The great horned rat is.
I started a
different,
book
but much
last
worse.
night and I didn't quite
Pretty
get through
sure
all of
Chuck E.
it.
Cheese would worship the great horned.
Kinda wanna
The great
finish
horned
it.
rat is like a. It's like a rat.
I still
god.
gotta
I guess.
read up.
When,
that book
when
from
did
last
rats
class a
become
little
this
bit more.
intelligent?
Definitely.
Skaven, hello.
There should be more
Skaven,
copies in the
were-rats,
library.
Vice versa.
Oh yeah, were rats, but
Probably gonna grab one before I go to bed.
You all
Are these
familiar
all
with
were-rats?
Skaven?
I've seen rats. I've seen rats in sewers. Very large rats.
Large
I've seen
rat
rats.
creatures. Overgrown rats known as Skaven.
The pizza in your mouth. I was
Oh, where I'm from, we don't call them that. So I
Oh,
think
that's what we call them down in
Yes.
Asteria when they plague the cities
You okay?
and crawl their way out of the under.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, speaking of. All right. Listen, come on. So,
Oh god.
what?
Sorry.
I've got news that Esme's room is being haunted by the old Skaven
Who are you?
Chuck E. Cheese.
See, I can handle spice.
We've already moved her somewhere else. And we're keeping it disclosed. Oh wait.
Yeah,
Anyway,
cream
move
just
her.
take.
Or
Who are you?
We moved her to a new room somewhere else. I have no idea.
Linux, it's me, Ryder.
Huh?
Chuck E.
I don't-
Cheese is an old.
You don't look like a writer. The hell?
Nick, are you
Yeah, there was
drunk or
bottom of the ball pit or something.
Oh, yes, exactly.
or something?
Like,
Hey, Vic.
Maybe he got into
Mind if
your
I sit here?
Minotaur horn.
No, that is actually it. You have to eat copious amounts of
Do a
food,
pose.
put a ball pit in your room to-
oh.
Okay, sure.
Where are we gonna get all those balls?
Ah, no, wait, that's right.
Protect me with your magic.
I can make hot rock.
I mean, if you just
It just took me doing a pose.
object to me killing the spirit, I don't think you object to me.
Yeah? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
As long as it's Chuck E. Cheese the spirit, and not
Oh,
Chuck E. Cheese,
okay.
I can kill it. But try to kill Chuck E. Cheese the person, that's a whole nother story.
Tell you what, Victor.
Then what do we do with the balls after?
Man,
Because then I'll get in a lot of trouble.
today's training sesh was awesome, right?
Oh god, this is turning into
It was entertaining
What do you mean? It's not like
and
we're
useful.
here or something today.
Not every day that
Very
you can just
useful.
find trolls and cyclopses to fight.
Just when is Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
Litter your room with cheese.
Plus,
I told
man,
you
I didn't even
I told you
realize
they were
that.
some sort of
We still had a
troll.
Yeah,
Well, if you do catch him,
cave trolls.
Well, that was
And then when you left,
tomorrow, not today.
when I left my room, there was cheese.
I shadowed one once. I punched it as hard as I could, and it disappeared within the blink of an eye.
What the fuck?
about if you do
Ah.
cheese, run
It's
it
very
by
true.
me And I'll
You could always try to
I
summon
like
the
thinking
hut.
about that one.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Well, back then, though, I was still trying to figure out my power and things.
the hut.
So,
Is this your D&D
I've kind of got a grasp of it now.
hut,
No,
the
it
hut
was-
thing you worship?
Pizza the Hut?
Pizza the
An
what?
old rival of Chuck E.
But more importantly,
Pizza
dude,
Wait, are
we
talking
have
about
mad
Chuck E. Cheese?
synergy on the battlefield.
I thought that was C-word.
Chuck E. Cheese, in particular.
Yeah, but from the sound of it, I know one Chuck
careful
E.
of that,
Cheese, and I
hon.
think you know another.
Kind of crazy.
What Chuck E. Cheese are you talking about? What?
Speak, talk, not. You know, maybe I should have been in Ignis too.
Around it, be around it.
Domino's is better.
What's
To be
up?
honest, I
You're
thought I was going to be in Vanguard.
Color me surprised.
Wait, I thought that was a game.
No, I think we colored you red.
No. You know what else is a game?
I'm afraid
No, look at you, Victor. I don't think the purple will fit you.
You freaking
Very
kicked
more
it.
bluish.
That's my food.
Might go nice with his eyes.
So I've been told.
Well, don't kick it next time.
White tag was the first thing I thought
Look,
of.
okay, here, okay, here you go. Right in.
Roulette.
Battleship.
Roulette.
Hey, put that.
Wait, what's the game?
Is that puffin? Put it down.
Is Battleship
What? It's just a bag, Ryder.
the one where you like twist it one down and then you get
It's just a bag. It's so territorial about it. Unbelievable.
That's Fitz bag. I don't know where you're taking
Yeah, it might be Minotaur. Take a looky.
Oh, my
Wait,
Rows of colors.
Minotaur horn.
Blue,
Perfect.
yellow, red, like green, and then there's like
Looks
a
kind of
thing
weird.
Is that even healthy to...
and it has a point in it.
Yeah,
And then
Ryder,
your right
please
hand
don't.
put your right hand there, and then it'll go
Don't worry, Arbor.
right, left,
I need to know what this is. Give me a moment.
whatever. I suggest you take whatever
So you have one person.
spiritual rites, rituals, whatever these and get rid of this Chuck E. Cheese.
The point is,
Eat copious amounts of pizza, put a ball pit in your room for it to play around, and point it
Do you really have to have that on the
Does that
table?
normally happen? What? Wait, what was that?
it can be multiple people on
Puffins, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
very match, right?
Can you please
Ryder!
I think it'll take more than that to wake him up.
Oh, hold on, I'll go get a cheesy bacon and see if that makes sense.
No, put a slice of cheese on his face.
It wakes people.
I'm just trying to instruct someone on how to get rid of this thing.
Good time.
It would be fun if I put a slice of cheese on his face. It's kind of like.
If you're being haunted by Chucky the Cheese, this is how you get rid of it.
Chucky the Cheese, it sounds like.
Here. Put this in front of his face and wave it around.
That's a good idea.
Mamma mia.
What kind of? Well, who just carries around rubies?
Me? He carries around poison. Stop eating chocolate.
Give me it right now.
That's my baker cake. Or
What's the magic word?
My parents use
Please!
gems. I mean, like coins of crystals.
True.
And gems. I don't know what to tell you.
It's all true.
Well, makes sense. Makes sense.
Well, I could have sworn Barn said it was something else.
He has lots
Like
of magic
Cavernus
words, doesn't he?
Copernicus or something.
Linux, you lied to me! You made me smell the puffin bag!
Is that what that was?
Usually followed up with.
You little bastard, I'll see to it that you drown, you hear?
I thought it was pizza.
Did you really have that
Put
bad
that
of a
puffin
trip?
bag away, right?
Probably.
Ask Ryder. He might do it.
Jixie, search him.
Misty, do you want to go?
Where,
like,
where am I gonna hide a bag of puffins?
Where's he gonna hide it, Swecca?
Just shake it and you'll find
I'm
treasure.
not gonna elaborate on
Like, could you imagine if I like grabbed you by the ankles and like shook him upside down and fucking like
Can
a
you
billion things
believe
fell out of your pocket somehow?
That he made me fall asleep.
I need to get a backpack, apparently.
Right when I was talking with Victor about something.
Indeed,
I don't know
you can very well
He
tell
did
you
that to
too.
Swecca as well.
Huh?
What the? You threw one. Yeah, he threw one in my face.
Lettuce.
As I was going to ask him about
Yeah.
the bag.
Yeah.
I'll do it later.
Sure
I
to
promise.
do
I'll
it
do it
later.
tonight. I'll do it tonight.
Unbelievable.
Just making sure.
Clinic, so I'm not.
Just enjoy your food. I'm just making sure you were taking care of Shisa. It's alright.
Well,
But you won't be sleeping.
I had a good sleep. I dreamed about cheesy bacon land.
God,
No, I was waiting for you people
Guess it would make
outside. I was
sense
enjoying some tea with Arbor.
Apparently, Esme's
Right,
room
okay.
is haunted by the cheese monster, cheese spear. Why is this cheese everywhere? Listen, I've gotten word that Esme's
Wait, this is
room,
an
and
actual
by
thing?
extension, perhaps your
Yeah,
dorm,
everyone
is
is
being
doing
haunted
this.
by Chucky the
There's no way
Cheese.
it's a
It's an
cheese
old
spirit.
Skaven spirit.
I'm telling you, he's a rare rabbit. I'm telling you.
Where rabbit? Where rat?
I mean,
heard it was
not
an
rare
old
rat.
Skaven
Fuck.
spirit. It haunts
I'm
you.
telling you,
There's
it's a
only
rare
one
rat.
piece in your-
100%.
Put a piece in it, put a ball
rat.
pit in
Are
your
there
room,
rare
put
rats?
a piece
Are there
in
rare
it.
mice?
I heard it. I heard it.
Eventually,
Probably.
it should
I
just
haven't seen it.
move on.
I don't remember seeing that one in the book.
So,
Your arm on the fritz or anything? It was a little.
I wouldn't be surprised. Guy likes to make children.
That's where it's coming from.
Oh, she's busy.
No worries.
Oh, boy.
Sounds like a sick.
It's not possible.
Yes.
In my arm?
You don't think it's possible?
Sounds like a what?
Why are you poking it? Don't poke my arm.
I poked your arm with a...
Mm-hmm. Eat your pineapple, Chip.
Yes.
Yummy. Good pineapple, yeah? Juicy.
What is this?
No, there isn't.
See you later, cadet.
Don't worry, we're good.
You cannot run away forever,
Tonight
Chips.
to my office, I have a lot of research to conduct. So, we'll be calling it.
Alright, Professor.
All right, sir.
Okay, bye-bye. Looks like a regular pineapple.
Thank you for the training.
Of course.
Thank you for
Make sure you
the
do drills in the
training,
morning.
sir.
Alright, hello.
See you all soon.
Avocado and a pepper.
Holy shit.
Can't wait for more.
Are you alright, Liang?
Sorry, I think I heard something really hard on the distance. Kinda painful. I'm not sure. It's kind of like
But-
someone just putting their nails and grasping the table, like really far
Oh,
away.
are you talking about
I'm hearing it.
Let me find out that someone that.
No, I know what it is. It is Dixie's arm.
Oh.
Let me find out that someone did that.
They need to
That
grease it a
noise
little bit
is
more.
so irritating.
Are you dying? Are you leaking?
It-
I sensed you, you know. You can't get the drop on me.
There was cheese in Esme's arm earlier.
In her arm?
Did she jump?
In my arm?
Wait, what is this? It's really good.
Chocolate ice
It's a
cream.
fudge pop.
Chocolate ice cream.
What's that noise? What the fuck?
What?
It's a fudge pop.
Jixie, are you good?
Tastes like chocolate.
Yeah, fudge. Fudge is chocolate.
Okay.
Can I have some meat?
Never had something like this before.
Sure.
Okay.
Can I have some of my
You've been here for how long?
Mm.
It's always been an option up there.
Hit him with it.
No.
I know about chocolate, but I didn't know it was called fudge.
You would understand that.
What?
That was a little evil.
Tap it. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Is it emotional? Can I touch it?
What's going on with my head?
Oh! God! Fucking hell! Oh! Stop it!
Did anyone else hear that?
Yes.
Like mice in your ear.
Why'd you take my fish?
Welcome to your first
Take
brain
your tongue,
freeze.
put it
How
to-
does it feel?
Put it to the roof of your mouth.
Why would I do that?
Because it'll stop the
You want my
pain.
popsicle?
No, thank you.
Okay. Oh.
Things.
Here.
I see your thumb. Your thumb, but you know that hurts too.
Leanne, do you get brain freezes?
Do you want some?
Ever?
No.
Well,
He's always cold.
quick, give me another one of these.
I think I killed Linux with my
I ate
What's
this
the
one.
magic word? What's the magic word?
Ryder,
Yeah?
don't just tell her, get me another one of these. That's mean. You ask her kindly.
Precisely.
Hey,
You need to
I'm
say the
sorry.
magic
I
word.
was. Hey, I apologize. I was just excited.
That's
Arbor,
alright.
you know how I am when I get excited. I just.
That doesn't mean you should
Say the magic word.
Say the word.
let common
Pretty
decency get past
please.
you.
There you go.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll try to be better about it. I promise.
That's fine. Anyways, I'm probably gonna go head back
here's
to my room.
Lenik. Don't worry
I'm gonna
about
go
it.
read some more. I was just getting to the good part when sun came up.
Yes.
That's Lenik.
Oh. Okay.
Just
Lennox
put some
face.
glasses on him.
Well, I'll
Linux.
There's one perfect Lenik.
I'll see you later. What?
It's Linux. I'll see you
That's
tomorrow.
Lenik.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
Later, bro.
Well, this is a type
It
of
would be
homunculus.
the socket of
Night, Norali.
that you pump.
Night.
You put things in that you put your hand in. Never mind. You know what?
Prism. Hmm. Add this to my journal.